UNA USA procedure, voting. The United Nations is a democratic organization, and all decisions, including procedural decisions and substantive decisions, are undertaken through a popular vote, in which each member gets an equal and singular vote. Procedural voting refers to voting on procedural matters like points and motions, while substantive voting refers to voting on substantive matters like the resolution and amendments. Usually, procedural votes are tallied through a show of placards, while a substantive vote is tallied by a roll call vote. Procedural voting. In the case of procedural voting, the vote is counted by a show of placards. Delegates may choose to vote only in two ways, yes or no. They may not pass or abstain from the vote. This type of voting is most used to vote on motions, especially for moderated and unmoderated caucuses. All delegates are required to vote on procedural motions. Substantive voting. In the case of substantive voting, the vote is counted through a roll call vote, wherein each delegate casts their vote one at a time, in alphabetical order. Delegates may choose to vote in four ways: yes, no, pass, or abstain. The yes and no votes are self-explanatory. If a delegate votes to pass, it means that they will be skipped from the alphabetical order, but will be required to vote at the end. Usually, a delegate will vote to pass in case they are waiting to see how some other delegate votes before deciding their own vote. If a delegate votes to abstain, it means that they will be skipped from the vote altogether and they will not be counted in the total number of voters. Usually, a delegate will vote to abstain in case they hold a neutral position in the debate, or in case they are unable to show their support or opposition due to political motives. Please note that delegates who marked themselves as present and voting during roll call may not abstain in substantive votes. Notably, if a delegate passes on the first round, then they must vote either yes or no in the next round and cannot abstain. Thank you for watching Smart Diplomats and Immune Training video.